Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West.
At one time, this country imported tens of thousands of Chinese for pioneer labor. But by 1882, an expression not a Chinaman's chance had sprung up, and Orientals were being driven from every city and town. This is the story of one such victim who wandered into a frontier fort such as this. Let's call it Sam Kee and Uncle Sam.
Firecrackers! Celebrate your New Year's back in China!
All this land and no loom for me.
Where's the rest of you?
Oh, so sorry, Lieutenant. This is all there is of me.
Well, we better get out of here before they find out it wasn't the whole Chinese army coming to my rescue. Come on.
But you're blind. I come.
Hurry up, Charlie.
Sorry. My name not Charlie. My name's Sam. Sam Kee.
All right, so it's Sam, but I'm still getting out of here now. Fort Huachuca's just around the next bend. Which way you headed?
Which way is China?
Due west. But it's a 10 days hike to the next town. You better stay overnight at the fort. Yeah, you're not a bad soldier at that. It's too bad you can't be one.
Here comes a pay wagon.
Where's the rest of the detail, Lieutenant?
Patches got him?
What about the payroll?
Payroll, too.
That's the second one they copped.
60 days since any of us have drawn a penny's pay.
I said they got the men, too.
As if the heat, dust, and stinking food here wasn't enough.
Rottenest post in the whole West.
From all indications from the reports, man, everything points to the fact that the Apaches must be in this vicinity.
You're wrong, sir. A band of them attacked us near Black Butte. Killed my men, took the payroll.
I didn't think they were that close.
Bixby, take out Company B. Scout the area around Black Butte and bring back the bodies for burial.
Yes, sir.
If I may, sir, I'd like to ask Lieutenant Burke how he happened to come by way of Black Butte.
Orders.
Mine. But apparently it doesn't matter how I dispatch my patrols or route the pay wagon. The Apaches seem to know my orders almost before I give them. After this, no Indians are permitted within the stockade for trading or any other purposes.
What about our Indian scouts?
Well, no, I don't include them. They're tribal enemies of the Apaches, and most of them have proven themselves many times. That'll be all, gentlemen.
I wasn't always starving, I wouldn't eat that stuff. What can he do to it to make it taste like that?
I don't know, but don't let the men hear you. The morale here is almost shot already. Gosh, I'm sorry. I forgot all about you, Charlie.
Not Charlie, Sam. Please?
That's right, Sam Key. After saving my life, I call you by the wrong name and leave you here to starve.
Not starve. Maybe like eat a little something, Ban Bai, huh?
Not by and by, right now. Come along. Sergeant.
What's that?
Now, it's a hungry man, Sergeant. You see that he gets something to eat.
Mess is finished, and I don't aim to start cooking anymore tonight. Sir?
Cook own self, then wash up. Am very good A1 first class dishwasher, Mr. Sergeant. Then maybe let me stay help all the time?
Well, that'd be pretty tough to arrange, Sam. With the Chinese being deported from the country, well, even back in Washington, this is still considered part of the U.S. You take care of him, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Well, maybe I can get you some pork and beans. But that's all.
Pork and bean, very nice. Much obliged, Mr. Sergeant. You sit, relax. I fix.
Hey, you're not a bad Joe after all.
Name not Joe. Sam.
Oh, Sam. The beans are in that pot over there, and there's a slab of salt pork around here someplace.
I find quick.
What do you want, Coyote?
I need grease.
What do you need the grease for?
Soften up some leather.
Bear grease be the best. There's some of that little jar on the top shelf.
Please, I get for you.
Ah! Keep your paws off me.
Solid. Very solid. Why he so touchy on shoulder?
Ah, them breeds is all touchy.
Breeds? Explain, please.
Half-breeds. Half Indian. The army, they use them as interpreters and scouts. Hey, where you going? Don't you want your chow? What about that KP you promised you'd do?
Excuse, please. Something very important. Think Mr. Coyote's Indian half is biggest half.
Someone come. The lieutenant. Kahaja Katamo. You go loco? Do what I tell you.
Coyote, what are you doing?
Rheumatism and back and shoulders. Rub in grease. Then use flame. Burn it out.
Sounds like an Apache torture ceremony.
It's an Indian remedy. Drives out the devil.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Rheumatism, huh?
Something you wanted me for, Lieutenant?
I guess I can wait. I'm sorry we interrupted the treatment. Hope it does the trick.
I'll have that Chinaman's pigtail hanging from my belt if it's the last thing I do.
I can't go to the colonel without some sort of proof.
Would have plenty proof if he not burned back with fire the high burn of soup.
You could be right,
But plenty right. Why when he come to kitchen, he say he want grease to make leather soft?
I would have been willing to bet my last dollar on him. I didn't need my last dollar till I get a payroll through.
Too bad cannot stay here. Would find out much about Mr. Coyote.
Well, I'm sorry too, Sam. But you know the story. Anyway, I'll keep my eye on it.
Why so long to come here?
I've been trying to get out all week, but they're suspicious of me. Got to watch my step. Well, what about my share of the money?
I keep promise when you keep promise. When?
Next payday. One more moon. And all this land will be yours again.
Apache people not like to wait more.
You think they're restless? You should see the men at the fort. One more payless payday, and I won't be half a dozen of them there. Only officers. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of them deserted too.
Motor the waiter now, Sam?
Cook today also. Mr. Sergeant, very sick.
Where did that come from? What is it?
Venison. Me A1 first class rifle shoot.
Mushrooms. Don't tell us you shot those too.
Find in woods. Way up hills. Catch salad also. Dandelion, wild watercress.
Well, you couldn't get a better meal than this at the Tahoma House in San Francisco.
Maybe now you let me stay. I will fix leaky stovepipe, cook, wash dishes.
I'm sorry, Sam. Wish there were some way we could keep you here. But an army post is for military personnel only. You see, we've already stretched regulations to keep you here this long.
Anyway, you'll let him stay till the cook gets better, won't you, Colonel?
Yes, I suppose that'll be all right.
Cook will be better right away soon. Only sick from food, cook own self. Use castor oil instead of cooking oil. Don't know how Bato got mixed up.
Good morning, Mr. Coyote. You in very bad humor this morning. Rheumatism worse, maybe?
Rheumatism better.
Kalmaloya, maloya. Kalmaloya.
You plenty sure, Mr. Colonel?
Of course I'm sure. You wouldn't expect me to make you leave in this condition.
Every bad has a good, yes?
I suppose so. I'd still like to get at the bottom of this. Sam, you must have some idea how this happened.
Have plenty good idea, but need proof.
Well, I wish somebody around here would realize that I'm the commanding officer and let me in on this mystery. You and Lieutenant Burke.
Lieutenant Burke no come see me.
I'm sure he will, Sam. Just as soon as he gets back from town.
Is month already? He go for payload?
That's right.
Where is Coyote?
Oh, he went with the lieutenant. Same story again, I suppose.
It's a little early to expect them back, sir.
If you ask me, Burke acted mighty strange. Claimed to be suspicious of Coyote and then insisted he be on the details.
It makes good sense. Can keep an eye on him.
Pay wagon's here. Here comes the paymaster.
Payroll details back.
It's Burke, sir.
Good boy, Lieutenant.
It's empty, sir. Oh, I never got it. It wasn't there. I found this message waiting instead.
What does it say, sir?
Congress didn't get around to passing the appropriation.
You mean we've got to wait another 30 days to get our pay?
Longer than that, I'm afraid. Congress is adjourned till next session.
Those congressmen don't know what it's like out here.
They ought to be impeached. I hate to think how the men are going to react.
Anyone who stays is a fool. Sign us up for starvation wages and then don't even pay us.
But the colonel swears we'll all get our money if we wait.
How long have you heard that? Go ahead, stay if you want to. I'm going first thing in the morning.
Me too. I gotta send money to my wife and kids.
No pay, no stay. That's the way I feel.
One company's out on patrol. Most of the rest of them are deserting just after sunrise tomorrow if they don't get paid.
And they will not get paid.
Not a chance in the world. I'll be watching from the mess hall. When the men start to leave, I'll make a signal fire in the cook stove.
We will be on hilltop overlooking the fort. At signal of smoke, we will attack.
Mr. Lieutenant.
Well, what are you doing out of bed?
Mr. Sergeant, no cook breakfast. Think maybe I better cook.
I don't think anyone's interested in food.
Men, don't you realize that if you pass through that gate, you'll not only be charged with desertion, but also stealing United States property?
Sir, if you're referring to these mangy nags, we're taking them for part of our back pay.
Men, don't you realize that we're already under garrisoned? The Apaches could take this fort, then move in on the town like a horde of locusts.
What do you do with fire?
Nothing.
If no cook at stove, maybe give signal or something.
Shut up.
Sure. That is why you no go with other traitors. You want soldier leave. Soldier no leave, though. No leave if get pay money.
But they're not getting it.
You very wrong. Sam give them money.
You?
Saved much money. Have restaurant in San Francisco long time.
Well, the soldiers ain't getting it. I'll tell you that much.
I'll shoot the first man that tries to go through that gate.
That'll be me, sir. Go ahead.
I mean it. And I'll shoot anybody else that tries to desert.
Get out of the way, Sam. You'll get yourself killed.
So sorry. Must see Mr. Colonel right away.
Sam, get out of the way.
Mr. Colonel, take this, please.
What is it? What have you got there, Sam?
Take a look, see.
Gold?
$4,000. Have saved long time to go back China. But now Uncle Sam more important. Better pay soldier quick. No time to lose. Get dough here. Eagle fly. Everybody get paid.
It's true, man. There's enough money here to pay you all. Lieutenant, pay them off.
Yes, sir, Colonel, sir. Line up over here, men.
Hey, we get paid! Payday!
Hey, the eagle flies.
You lie to us, Coyote Jim. They do not desert.
It's not my fault. I did everything I promised, but they got their money.
So?
I want mine. My share of the payrolls.
You do all this just for gold?
We made a deal, didn't we?
You have the greed of white man.
I want the money. I can't go back there anymore. But I did my job.
And now your job is finished.
Sam, we're not using that little building over there. You think you might be able to make it into a restaurant?
Oh, it will. You mean I can stay here?
It's yours, Sam. Regulations or not.
Yes, sir, Mr. Colonel. Very good A1 first-class Chinese restaurant. Sam Key, proprietor.
No one ever made an issue of the colonel's breach of regulations, and Sam Key remained at Fort Huachuca for the rest of his working days. After that, his officer's restaurant was passed along to his son, Mark Kim, and then to his grandson, after Sam had retired to his native Hong Kong with enough money for a comfortable old age. Uncle Sam had repaid his great debt to Sam Key.